أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار أما بعد. This is gonna be a small talk about proofs against Islam and why they are incorrect. And I'm calling these people pseudo-intelligent because they like to think that they are intelligent, but they are really not. These people have really put in some thought into this because their helper is Shaitan, and Shaitan has been here since the beginning of humanity. So let's start with some, what they say, Quranic contradictions, inconsistencies, and errors. So they have these numerical contradictions. This site name is Faith Freedom. The writer name is Syed Kamran Mirza. I think he's a Mu'tad. Khair. Numerical contradictions. There are many numerical contradictions in the Quran. Can God make so much error in doing simple calculations? Well, can he? How many days did it take to create heavens and earth? In Quran 7:54, Allah says, your guardian Lord, well, mistake here, but khair, is Allah who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. Okay. In 10:3, the same thing, and 11:7, also the same thing. Now he says, well, here is the error, because in 41:9, Allah says, is it that ye deny him who created the earth in 2 days? Wow, how can this be? Now it says 2 days. This simple mathematics. A'udhu billah. In verse 10, he set on the earth mountains standing firm high above it, and bestowed blessings on the earth, and measured therein all things to give them nourishment in due proportion in 4 days. Well, how is this now possible? So we completed them, the heavens, as 7 firmaments in 2 days. Now do the math. 2 for the earth, 4 for nourishment, plus 2 for heavens is 8 days and not 6. Well, how does this happen? Let's look at a simple database I have created. Does this explain everything? Does it? Here I put like A and B and C and D and E and F. It's like for every day. This is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. I really don't know how Allah did it. Wallahu a'lam. But just to show this person that he is an ignoramus, this is an example how it could have been done. Allah creates it in 2 days. Then the universe in 4 days. He creates the mountains and the blessings, and what did it say more? He created also the measurement thereof in 4 days. So the earth is made, then 4 days to make everything in it, because Allah is not just one person, He is all powerful. He can do many things at many times. If He wishes, He can create multiple earths at the same time, create multiple mountains on each of those planets at all times, if He wishes to do so, because everything is at His will. He can create like 40 universes, and he can complete the firmaments in how many days he wishes. But look at this, I'm not even a smart person, and even I can figure this out. If you start building the earth, you can start making the mountains and everything in it, because this is already beginning. If you are making a firmament or a place on which you can build, the building of the things on the podium can take a longer time than creating the podium itself. Isn't this logical? Like, let's say I'm going to buy some ground. I'm going to buy some bit of land. The buying of the land can be in 1 day, but the building of everything on it can take several days. So this is logical. Making of the universe takes some more time, 4 days, and the completion of all of its firmaments, or what let's say here, in 2 days. So it also took like 2 days, in addition to making the universe. At the same time, it takes 2 days, but it is not like you don't have to add the 2 days to the 4 days, because in the 4 days here, you can start building at day number 4 with the remaining 2 days at completing the universe and completing the firmaments. Why is it that we see these things as illogical? Basically, when you see that mankind is building like big, enormous skyscrapers, is it only like one man who is working? No, you have like teams who are working. Like you have one guy who is making one level, a floor for the skyscraper, and when he is almost finished, the rest of his team comes, they bringing stuff they can do, like making the walls and the windows, and it's like a multiple session. It's like multiple groups of people who are working through each other and with each other and cooperating. And why can we think of this in human terms? Why do we accept that people can do such complex things, but when it comes to God, we don't accept that he can do complex things? We see God as like simple. He cannot do things, multiple things at one time. This guy who made this like calculation, wallahi billahi, I'm sorry to be so harsh, but you must be an idiot to make like such a simple calculation, for such a big thing. The Quran isn't a book for like 2-year-olds. Use your head, man. I'm gonna stop here because he stresses me out. Why do you accept that like Albert Einstein can make like extremely difficult formulas and he can think like of a million things at the same time, but when it comes to Allah, you don't accept that he is so intelligent that he can like make so many formulas that you can't even wrap your minds around it. And this is one reason why I hate stupid people. وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَى الْمُرْسَلِينَ وَالْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.